Let's talk about Chapter 66, TV programs. Question 1. Please share your favorite GOAT, greatest of all time, TV show, and tell us about it. Although this is a bit controversial, I'm going to pick Game of Thrones as my greatest of all time TV show. Many people hated the ending of the show. However, I think the first 7 seasons were so great that I can, think of those good memories instead of the last season being so bad as the bad memory. Question 2. What's the best show currently on TV? What's some popular TV show? I haven't had cable in like 4 years.
Riverdale, I don't know, K-dramas?
I don't know.
I don't watch TV.
It's the best show currently.
No, they're on Netflix right now.
You know what? I can answer that. That's fine.
Okay.
I haven't had cable at my house since before university, so about 5 years ago. And the only show I've watched since then was Game of Thrones. So I haven't thought about the popular TV shows these days. And I haven't really watched many things on Netflix or any K-dramas or anything. So I'm not too sure what my favorite TV show is these days. Question 3. What cartoons did you watch as a child? As a child, my 3 favorite TV shows were SpongeBob, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Those were 3 things that I absolutely loved watching those TV shows, and even these days I still really like Pokemon, and there are so many promotional Pokemon things in Korea these days, so it's fun that I can, still be a bit involved with that. Question 4. What are the pros and cons when it comes to watching TV at a young age? I think I watched a lot of TV while I was young, and I don't think there's any, bad side effects that came from that. However, I do think since I watched many movies and repeats of shows that it helped to build my memory at a young age. Watching the same story happen over and over, my brain was able to guess what the next part of the story would be. So I think that there is a benefit, and that could be improving a child's memory from watching TV. Question 5. What is the most unforgettable plot twist you've ever seen? For me, I'm going to have to go with Game of Thrones again. I'm not going to name any characters, but there were some fan favorite characters in the show that ended up having some relationship. However, there was some family relationship also that the characters did not know about. So it was crazy when that episode aired. Question 6. Please introduce your favorite YouTube channel to your group. So I am a huge basketball fan. I've been watching it since I was maybe 4 or 5 years old. So I've always been very interested in basketball and basketball news. So the channel that I would say is my favorite is a YouTuber, and he's an American YouTuber named A Funky Diabetic. It's a funny name, but he posts some basketball news and reactions to basketball games. So these days I don't have time to watch the full basketball game, so I will watch and listen to his shortened review of the game. Question 7. What do you think about reality TV shows? Why do you think it's so popular? When I was in middle and high school, I often watched reality TV shows with my siblings. I think as I've gotten older and I've needed to value my time more, I have not watched reality TV shows as much. But reality TV is so popular because it allows people to have some insight on some people with exciting lives. So it's, an easy way to have some excitement in your life by just watching the TV. You don't have to go out and do the crazy things that the people on the TV shows are doing. Question 8. would you like to be on TV? Why or why not? So I feel comfortable behind a camera. I've had to film many projects, especially while I was in university. However, I don't know if that type of work is what I'd want to do in my life. But I think that if they paid me well enough, I would definitely be willing to try it. But as of now, I have no dreams or goals to be on TV one day. Question 9. If you could make a TV show of your own, what kind of TV show would you like to make? If I could make a TV show, I would make a TV show about traveling, and I would be the main character so that I could travel to various different countries and cities and, learn about the culture and the food. And if it was my TV show, then I would get paid to do it. So it would be, living my dream of traveling, but also getting paid for it. So I would like to have some type of traveling show. Question 10. What is the most underrated or overrated TV show? In my case, I think the American sitcom Friends is a bit overrated. These days, I think many of my Korean friends are watching that show to try to understand American culture a bit more and practice their English skill, but the show just isn't too funny to me. However, my parents and my older siblings still really love the show.